Hi everyone! So for today, we are going to be unboxing a couple of things, and I went to Hermes, and here is a big Hermes bag. And I wanted to show you what I bought from Hermes. And so if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, by the way, you guys, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. So let's get into it. So story time, you guys, before I even actually unbox these things with you. So when I went to Hermes, I didn't actually have an appointment. And so what I did was that I surprised my SA. And I'll tell you what the story is. So before he went on vacation, I texted him I think 2 days before he goes on vacation, and I asked for an appointment, but then he never replied back. So I figured, well, I was making an appointment 2 days in advance of a weekend, and so hence he might already have appointments at the time. So I figured, maybe when he gets back, I'll go ahead and do another, appointment. So after he got back on the 25th, I actually set up an appointment with him. But then, he never replied back for that weekend. And so, I'm kind of a little bit getting worried type of thing, because I texted him twice, but he never replies back. The thing though is, the thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that, my SA typically gets back to me 4 days when I text him. So it's not like it's new to me, but I just wanted to really go to Hermes because I wanted to buy something, and that's really what the driving factor is. And I figured if I would text him again the third time and wait for another week, then I need this thing that I wanted to buy actually for somewhere else that I needed to go. So it was sort of like urgent for me. And so what I did was I decided to call Hermes San Francisco and ask whether or not he's back on vacation, just so that I knew that he was really there. And they told me that typically on weekends, you don't really need to make an appointment, right? So hence what I did was I went there and surprised him, you guys. I went there and surprised him and came in at 10 in the morning. So anyway, before I tell you what his reaction is, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I brought as gifts. And I think, I'm going to give this to family members, and I kind of wanted to show you what they are. Hold on a second here. I kind of want to show you what they are. So, and then also, I asked for these extra little bags that I will put those little gifts for my family and friends, by the way. Okay, so the first one is this EUV Orange Vert. I think that's what it's called. So it's actually a soap, you guys. This one is like $42 each. And I will pop in a photo for you guys in this video so you can see what it actually looks like in the inside, because I'm not gonna go ahead and open this one. So anyway, the idea is, just to kind of just put it in this tiny little orange bags, and then hand it over to family and friends. So anyway, while I am doing this, I wanted to share my story again and go back to what I was saying, right? So I came there really, really very early in the morning, because that's really when Hermes is not that busy, and I tend to come there on a weekend at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I went there and I saw him and I waved my hand, and he was surprised. I can tell in his face he was surprised. Anyway, he came up to me and I said, and he came up to me and said, hi, Sigrid. Do you have an appointment today? And then I said, No, I don't have, and I am so sorry to, caught you off guard. I apologize, but I wanted to just surprise you. Surprise, surprise, right? So then I surprised him, and I basically just went inside, and he said, I have an appointment, Ziggy. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. However, that's the only appointment I have for today. So if that's okay with you, maybe I can just give you some drinks, and so you can relax and browse the store while I help my other client. And I said, that's perfectly fine, and again, I apologize to him for, showing up there without any appointments. And obviously, I think that he does prefer having appointments. But that being said, I got the opportunity to actually browse the store, which actually I love, because then no one is going to ask me like, do you need anything or whatnot, and I can take the heck out of my time to browse in the store, try on shoes and that type of thing. And I can show you guys those little clips too as well towards the probably end of the video if you guys are interested. So stay tuned. Don't go too far away and just stay with me on this video. All right, guys. So but anyway, I waited there, and I waited for a couple of, maybe about, well, it's an hour appointment, right, typically. So as soon as he was done, I was also able to browse on a couple of things and narrowed in into what I wanted to buy. And luckily, the one that I wanted to buy was actually there. So I was crossing my fingers that it was there, because I needed it for this weekend that I'm going to. So anyway, I needed this thing and I wanted to show you guys now. So, well, I have two. So this one, there's actually, so I bought one for myself, and then also one for the hubby. And so I know that some people are also requesting a couple of things, for my husband, if I buy anything luxury or he buys anything luxury, that type of thing. So disclaimer, you guys, this one box right here, this is my husband's first Hermes piece. So I wanted to share it to you guys. It is so exciting. So it's exciting. All right. So anyway, moving on, so let's go ahead and unbox this Hermes haul. And I wanted to see if you guys have any guesses down below. If you do, please do comment now and let me know, what do you think it is?
2,000 years later.
All right. Okay, so are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, so let's unbox this together. All right, guys, I am so excited. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. So, ta-da! Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this, you guys. It's the Hermes Paris loafers. They are so gorgeous. I am so excited to wear them, you guys. So here's the other pair. Just wanted to show you. They are so beautiful. I've been looking at them in the website forever, and so I wanted to use them because we are going to the Jokoi, comedy show, and I needed some loafers. I don't really own any luxury loafer, so this is my first luxury loafer, you guys, and so I am so excited to actually wear them. So this is it, and what I'm going to do towards the end of the video, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a try on for you to see it and see how you guys like it. All right, so that's that. Anyway, continuing to my essay, right? And I've asked a couple of questions as well. So one of the questions that I've asked him was that, is a Constance a quota bag? So apparently here in San Francisco, at least in the boutique, it's not a quota bag, which is, good to know, right? Because a lot of people think that a Constance is, a quota bag, because he told me that it's as hard to get a Constance bag, the same as a Birkin or a Kelly. So during my appointment, in this appointment, not appointment, sorry, I didn't have an appointment, by the way, you guys, sorry. So anyway, while I was talking to him, I just casually popped up and said, hey, by any chance, do you have any Birkins or Kellys? I just straight up asked that question, because hey, it's not gonna hurt me to ask another question. And so he basically said that, obviously the answer is always a no, but it's always worth asking, right? So anyway, after that, we continued on and we went to go look at some jewelry as well, because I was looking for other jewelry pieces to add to, this CDC bracelet and this CDC ring that I have. So I'm actually looking for other earrings, probably, a good earring, like the Shandong earrings. That's what I was looking for, but obviously they didn't have anything. And so, while we are talking, and so, this is almost, this video at the time that I'm filming it, you guys, is almost close to Mother's Day. So he actually invited me to a event, which is actually, very surprising because I've never been invited to any events like this. So it's kind of exciting, right? So he invited me and said that they have like a, I don't know, it's called, I wasn't paying too much attention, but it's sort of like a, a show that they have on a Wednesdays and a Thursdays, and that he will be there, and that they're showing some, showcasing a couple of stuff, I suppose, and that, if I wanted to go, I just needed to make an appointment with him because he's looking at a couple of slots, and he actually told me, and so at that point, I'm working, you guys. And so I told him, I don't know that I can make it because I'm working. So I will try to text you if I won't, but it's this coming Wednesday and Thursday. So I figured, what, I might not be able to go, but it was just great that, that he invited me to come, because it's exciting. I've never been invited to something like that in Hermes, right? And so it's really that wonderful. And then also, we talked about a couple of other things, and so I straight up asked the question because I know that he has a lot of clients, and so I wanted to understand what his schedule is, and so I wanted to also understand how everything is with when is it better for me to come in and pop in over the weekend, since appointments are really not required over the weekend, or would he rather me make an appointment? So this is what he said. And I think, when you guys are starting your Hermes journey like I do, I think these are questions too that you need to ask your SA, because eventually, you have to want to have a open communication between both of you guys. And so you're able to freely ask them questions that they might be able to answer for you. Anyway, the question that I asked him was that, is it better if do you want me to just come over here and pop in over the weekend without me making an appointment, because I typically come on the weekend, or do you still want me to text you? And his reply was that, I think it's better, Sigrid, Ziggy, if you make an appointment with me on a weekend, and it's better also to do it early in the morning, because that's the time that I don't really have a whole lot of clients. So that's what he said. And then I said, do you want me to text you 2 days in advance, 4 days in advance, or what are your requirements? And so he said, I would probably say a week in advance would be great. And then I asked him if 2 weeks would be even better. And he said, yeah, that's totally and completely up to you. So he also explained to me that the following weekend, when I was trying to if I were to make an appointment again, he already had 4 appointments. And he said that he tries to just make 4 appointments every single day, because he wants to give the full attention to all of his clients. And so, that's his max that he does. So this is just so that you guys can have this opportunity to also ask these questions with your SA. And you're maybe wondering, like, why the hell are they not replying back to me with their text messages? And that's really the truth. The demand is high. This is what he told me. The demand is high, a lot. He's working with a lot of clients. So we are all there's like a lot of people who's actually buying Hermes now. So he has a lot of clients. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, you guys, before I continue on to my more of my chatty video and chatty stuff, I wanted to unbox my husband's stuff that he bought. So this is his first piece, you guys. And so anyway, here we go.
2,000 years later.
Let's go ahead and unbox it together. Are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Can you guys guess what it is? You want to take a guess before I open the box? All right, ready? Okay, so, I don't know what that is. Oh, I think I know what this is. But let's go ahead and just unbox it real quick. You guys ready for this? It's this nice, gorgeous shoe. And look at the detail. Let me just show you guys here real quick. Isn't that gorgeous? There. Isn't that beautiful? You see it, you guys? It's beautiful. There. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys. This is the detail that he loved so much. This is the detail that he loved so much. And so, it's very low-key, but, if you're a Hermes fan, you know, right? And then it had these tiny little H's right here too as well, which as you can see, it's beautiful. And he loves it. So let me just unbox the, remove the other pair here so you guys can see it. It is wonderful. And I'm sure he's excited to wear it. We're both going to wear it at the Jokoy comedy show. And that's the reason why, we're buying this. So this is it. It's beautiful. Here, let me just put it up close, you guys. So, well, obviously, my husband's not here to try it on, but I will try to ask him at some point to, try it on, and maybe I can go ahead and show it to you guys on the next video. So I am sure that he is so excited to wear these, you guys, and I am so happy for him too. And by the way, these are new because this collar, actually, my SA said, is a very, very, a very covetable collar, and they don't have, if you have a size, you better get it because he said that it goes really, really fast. So yeah, this is my husband's first Hermes shoe. So that's that. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to continue on again on the story that I was telling you guys earlier, right? So while we were talking about scheduling and stuff like that, it was great that we had open communication. And, I suggest that when you guys go to your SAs, do that open communication, I mean, I am glad that I surprised him because I think he's happy for me to be there, and sometimes they're just so busy. And one thing too, he told me that he was about to actually text me at some point, but then he forgot. And maybe, he said he read my text message, but then he might have been assisting a client at the time and forgot to text me back. So anyway, things like this happen. So you guys, I was on freak mode. I was freaking out that he is going to ghost me. That was really my emotions. Like, oh my God, is he really going to do this to me? Like, not text me and everything and all that stuff, right? And I think, sometimes we just overthink things a whole lot. But, it's good to also communicate these things with your SA so they know. And then also one more thing that I just realized right now, I think that it's also better not to bother them too much because of that. All you wanted to do is just be there under on the radar for your Birkin or Kelly. But again, you guys, I've been in this journey for so I really started taking this seriously sometime last year. Like probably I would say, so I started buying January, but then, I was missing in action from Hermes because I went to Paris and I tried my luck there. But obviously, you guys know I didn't have any luck going to Paris buying a Birkin or a Kelly. So then I continued on and started buying pieces again sometime in September. So that's when I really got into taking this seriously. Anyway, it's been a couple of months and I am really hoping that I'm gonna get get it sometime soon. I mean, total right now, everything, including leather and everything and all that stuff, I already spent about 19,000, so almost close to 20,000, but like almost 2-to-1 ratio, you guys. And so hopefully, we shall see. That's also including, of course, the 2 bags that I have, the Her Bag 31, which I bought online, and then the Hermes Picotin bag that my SA gave me. So anyway, you guys, those are the conversations that we had, that I had with my SA. And so, there's just a whole lot of other things that he basically told me, which is wonderful and which is great. And I loved chatting with him. He actually showed me photos too of him and his sister going to Coachella. So that was really great. He shares things like that to me, and he's a very nice SA. I think that, my strategy moving forward is to just visit him every 2 months now, rather than every month. It's just because I feel like sometimes, even though they want to offer something to you because they have so many clients, they might not have something to offer, right? So it might be also a delaying tactic for them to sometimes not text you, because they might know that you probably are spending a whole lot of money already, but they don't have anything to offer. But who knows, right? I mean, I don't know how Hermes really operate, you guys. I mean, I have no idea. I'm just shot in the dark as much as everybody else, the truth and the reality is. But anyway, I will try to continue on doing my Hermes journey, but at the same time, I am also considering buying pre-loved, maybe one Birkin or a Kelly pre-loved, and continue on with my Hermes journey and see where it gets me, right? So I think that's the strategy that I will be doing. And then one more thing, you guys, I know this is already getting very, very long in this video, but one thing too is that, my husband actually wants a Hermes Apple Watch too. And so, but he's been thinking for quite a bit about buying an Hermes watch. But then, he said that September is around the corner, which is typically, September is typically when Apple actually announces their Apple Watch 9. So he thinks that he's just gonna go ahead and wait until September to get his new Hermes Apple Watch. So stand by for that. We shall see if he will push through to buy an Hermes Apple Watch or not, but we shall see. And then again, you guys, this is the strategy that I have been doing now. And so, you might not see me unbox every month moving forward, but probably, every 2 months, or even 2.5 months, that type of thing. Again, it's just a strategy that I am putting in place for myself. And at the same time, I think it's healthy for us to not keep buying things, because as you guys know, I'm also a minimalist. So, that's what I wanted to do. So anyway, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe to my channel. We will talk a whole lot of Hermes, and I will document my Hermes journey as much as possible that I can, and I wanted to give value to you guys. Hopefully this is also being a good value for everyone else. And let me show you the loafers. So hopefully you guys can see this up close. All right, let's try this. Again, you know, my name is Sigrid, you guys. You can call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.